48 hours away from the first A-Day for a new Alabama coach, Kalen DeBoer, and his staff. And as we found out today in our one-on-one interview with the coach, he not only welcomes championship expectations, he's embracing the pressure that comes with his new gig. The head coach where he'd been previously is a very important position, but it may not be the most famous person in that state. And that is a role that this coach generally occupies. Any anonymity you may have had probably has gone out the window. Can you talk a little bit about it, adjusting personally to the expectations of a unique position?
Yeah, it is. And I'd done enough, with conversations with people to understand that that's what this was going to be. And it's certainly it's a privilege, right? It's an honor to be in this spot and as the head coach, and I want to embrace that, and be there for the fans, and there comes a point where you get pulled in different directions, but it's all for the good. It's because of the passion that exists for this football program, this university, and the people that love, everyone loving their football.
You've embraced the challenge of following what is generally considered to be the greatest coach of all time. You have not shied away from that. It seems sitting here that you're very comfortable in this space, in this building, and making it your own. That's not a challenge every coach would want to take on. What about that appealed to you to come literally across the country and fill in a job that many people would have shied away from?
Yeah, I just have such an appreciation for Coach Saban and his career, even before he was here. But what he built here and what he accomplished, I just don't know how you can be better, and that's why we're talking to him in terms of the greatest of all time.
This program not only is one that's had a great tradition of success, but also especially in the days after the tornadoes of April 27, 2011 that tore through this town and took so many lives. There was a new connection forged between that program and the city. The players were out there the next day cleaning up from the storm damage. They were out feeding folks, and that really cemented a new bond there. Coach Saban and Ms. Terry have obviously invested a lot in this community as well. I wonder what you and Nicole want to do in this community. Is there a special issue that means something to you guys that you want to make an impact on off the field? If it's literacy, if it's education, what is it that means a lot to your family that you'd like to help influence in the city of Tuscaloosa and in the state?
Yeah, I think there's still a point where you're living in the place, and I mean, my family's not even here yet, but I think you kind of want to figure out what those pieces are, that areas where you can really help improve. And I know just through the coach's foundation with kids, I think being in this profession, you naturally feel like that's an important area. And so we're here to impact the kids, even though to me they're young men and adults here in this program. Then that's a special passion I just will always have. Anytime I'm around a kid who is trying to figure out if he loves football or already loves football, man, that hits my heart in a special way. But helping those that maybe don't have the opportunity to be around the game or have the privileges of others, that's usually a direction I'll probably work with.
You heard Coach DeBoer mention his family not here yet. They're going to join him in Tuscaloosa in about a month once the school year and the calendar there ends in Washington State. Coach told me today that having that support system, his family, really helps give him the energy to then pour into his players and the program. So he's excited to have that normalcy back in his life soon. You can watch our entire conversation start to finish on demand in our WBRC News app right now.